Hi folks, welcome to Sunday Music Session, or the Sunday quiz as it's going to get known. This week's offering is,
Buddy Holly.
so there's 20 questions. You'll get 10 questions and you'll get the answers, and we'll finish off with the other 10. We might just have a little chat at the end.
We will.
Question 1. In what year was he born? Question 2. In which US state was he born? Question 3. What was his full birth name? Question 4. What was the title of his first hit in the UK and the US under the name The Crickets? Question 5. What was their only other top 10 hit in the US under the name The Crickets? Question 6. What was the title of the only album released with Buddy under the name The Crickets? Question 7. What was the first hit in the UK and US under the Buddy Holly name? Question 8. On which record label were the majority of his hits released? Question 9. With whom did he write the song That'll Be the Day? Question 10. Which British band covered Not Fade Away in 1964? So that's it. First 10 down. What's next?
10 answers.
Here we go, folks. 10 seconds.
It's quiz time, it's quiz time. Rokit2ya quiz time, it's quiz time, it's quiz time. Rokit2ya quiz time now.
Question 1. In what year was he born? 1936. Question 2. In which US state was he born? Texas. Question 3. What was his full birth name? Charles Hardin Holly. Notice it is with an E. Question 4. What was the title of his first hit in the UK and US under the name The Crickets? That'll Be the Day, number 1 in both charts. Question 5. What was the only other top 10 hit in the US under the name The Crickets? Oh boy. Question 6. What was the title of the only album released with Buddy under the name The Crickets? The Chirping Crickets. Question 7. What was his first hit in the UK and US under the Buddy Holly name? Peggy Sue. Question 8. On which record label were the majority of his hits released? Vogue Coral or Coral? Question 9. With whom did he write the song That'll Be the Day? Jerry Allison and Norman Petty. Question 10. Which British band covered Not Fade Away 1964? The Rolling Stones.
And we're halfway through. It's the half-time orange.
While you're having your half-time orange, what have they got to do?
Like, share, and particularly subscribe.
Here comes 11 to 20, folks.
Question 11. What was the name of the last tour Buddy undertook? Question 12. Where was the last gig that Buddy played? Question 13. What was his posthumous number 1 in the UK? Question 14. Who wrote that song? Question 15. What is the name of Buddy's wife? Question 16. What was his favourite electric guitar make and brand? Question 17. What is generally considered to be the last song he played live? Question 18. In what year did Buddy play his only dates in the UK? Question 19. Which two other stars died in the crash? Question 20. Who played Buddy in the 1978 film The Buddy Holly Story?
Another little reminder for you is to subscribe if you haven't done it now.
Please do.
Please do. And here comes the answers. How many seconds?
10.
Here we go.
It's quiz time, it's quiz time. Rokit2ya quiz time, it's quiz time, it's quiz time. Rokit2ya quiz time now.
Question 11. What was the name of the last tour Buddy undertook? The Winter Dance Party. Question 12. Where was the last gig that Buddy played? It was at the Surf Ballroom, Clear Lake, Iowa. Question 13. What was his posthumous #1 in the UK? It Doesn't Matter Anymore. Question 14. Who wrote that song? Paul Anka. Question 15. What is the name of Buddy's wife? Maria Elena Holly, nee Santiago, and as of we are recording this in July 2025, she's still alive. Question 16. What was his favourite electric guitar maker brand? Just like me, a Fender Stratocaster. Question 17. What is generally considered to be the last song he played live? Brown-Eyed Handsome Man. Question 18. In what year did Buddy play his only dates in the UK? 1958. Question 19. Which two other stars died in the crash? J.P. Richardson, also known as the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens. Question 20. Who played Buddy in the 1978 film The Buddy Holly Story? Gary Busey.
So you've had all 20 questions. How many did you get right? Are you a lover of Buddy Holly? Do let us know in the comments below. Steve, what was your favourite Buddy Holly song?
I don't think I could put my finger on a one particularly. I mean, the rockier ones, Rave On, Oh Boy, That'll Be the Day, I like particularly. Again, I've got to thank my brother for introducing me to Buddy Holly in the mid to late 60s, playing me that, again, on his old Dan Set record player on the 45s, That'll Be the Day, and Peggy Sue, brilliant. I mean, rocky songs. I mean, if anybody knows me, I'm more of a rocker than anything. But yeah.
Yeah, I think my favourite is definitely Rave On. It was one of the first songs that I learned to play on guitar when I was learning to play guitar and singing. And I do absolutely love it, but you don't realise how intricate that these chords are and the changes are when you're playing it. He was such an intricate player.
Very underrated as a guitarist.
Very, very much so. And I just want people to know that he was very underrated. Yeah. What have you got in your hands?
Now this is a Buddy Holly LP. Greatest hits. Again, it's not an original one, but it's one we picked up a few years ago.
We have got a lot of vinyl in our collection. I'm sure we'll keep showing you more vinyl. We've got lots of CDs as well, but it's just easier to get the vinyl out.
It is.
So next week's quiz will be on the fantastic Elvis Presley, folks. Do come back for that. We'll see you soon. Have a great week.
Keep on rocking.